Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Leicester Premier League, and we're here for a watch-along of Bristol City versus Swansea City. And we've tested it where only you get to see a part of my face. You only get to see my face. And we've got a lovely sky of Bristol, the lovely sky of Bristol. But we're here for Bristol City versus Swansea City. I'm joined by Liam. How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. I'm ready to watch a lovely bit of EFL football. So the teams have been announced. So we'll go through the Bristol City team first. They have got Daniel Bentley in goal, Danny Simpson, Thomas Callas, Robert Atkinson, and Jay Da Silva, with Matty James and Han Noah Masengo in midfield, with a three of Alex Scott, Andres Wimman, and Cameron Pring. Before up front is Chris Martin. And their bench reads Wells, O'Leary, Palmer, Backinson, Tyreek Backinson, so we'll know him, Andy King, Nathan Baker, and Semenyo, I think is how you say his name. And then for Swansea City, you got Stephen Bender, Joe Late Beer. I'm going to call him Joe. Brandon Cooper, Ryan Manning, with Ethan Laird, Jay Fulton, Matt Grimes, and Jake Bidwell, with Liam Cullen, Jamie Patterson, and leading the line is in fact Piero. Now, that's not the same lineup that I've done all of them, barring the striker. So it's actually not number 10. So Jamil Lowe is not starting for Swansea. So I just need to get that changed like right now. So it's actually number 17 that leads the line for Swansea. But Liam, you excited about this? I mean, it should be an interesting match. I mean, I would say Swansea are, for me, favourites to win. Just because I think, Swansea are, I think the lineup is stronger. I think Swansea have a better team than Bristol City do. But obviously we've played sides. So obviously we've both had them at home park during pre-season. So we've got a bit of a look at both sides. So how are you seeing this game going?
Yeah, I mean, I do see it going quite well, to be honest with you. I mean, Swansea are the favourites. I do see this game going quite well. I do see good attack in the end. Could be a lot of goals in this one.
Yeah, 100%. Let me just turn my light down. It's very dark in here, as you can probably see. Big up to Natasha. Also big up to Devon. How's you doing? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Ready for a good bit of SkyBet Championship action. Fans are in full voice. This match is on my broadcaster, so I'll be watching today. Ethan Laird is one to watch. Yeah, he's not a bad player. Didn't know that Han Noah Masengo played for Bristol City. Yeah, it's a bit of one. I think Swansea will edge over them. They may do. Devon saying we cannot hear your guest. Apparently, I can't hear you, Liam. I don't know why. Ethan Laird debut United right back on loan at Swansea.
It was fine in the preview.
I've no idea, mate. I've not. Just try and talk a bit louder, just like you did in the previews.
Do you want me to come back in?
Might work. It might be a bit better. For watch-alongs, I try and limit to 2 people at a time, just because it can get a bit mad in here. But I'll definitely have you on a watch-along soon. But for me, Bristol City obviously managed by Nigel Pearson. So we know that Bristol City are definitely going to be, they're going to be a fighting team for sure. We're joined by Liam again. Can we hear you a bit better now?
Yeah, is that better? Better now?
Maybe. What I might do is I might just listen back to it myself.
Yeah.
Let me.
I need to find which one's correct.
Yeah. What I might do is I might just listen back to it myself. 1 moment. In here, but I'll definitely gonna be, maybe. What? Yeah, you are a bit quiet, to be honest.
Strange.
Yeah, you are very quiet actually on it. But yeah, I try and talk a bit louder. Try and be a bit louder if possible. You use the voice box if needs be. Can it be a Chelsea game? Yep, I'll try my best. Obviously, I'm busy at the moment. I've got quite a lot I'm doing, but I will definitely get you on a watch along very soon. But obviously, we are at Bristol City. Well, we're not directly at Bristol City, but it is the Bristol City game we're watching. Now, Nigel Pearson is definitely a manager that is going to have his sides fighting. I think there's going to be a good fight for Bristol City. Obviously, Russell Martin is now the new manager of Swansea City. How do you think the 2 managers are going to fare? So obviously Nigel Pearson, we know what Nigel Pearson brings in terms of his teams. Russell Martin, maybe a bit more of an unknown per se in terms of the Championship. We know a little bit about him from obviously his time at MK Dons. But how do you see the 2 managers faring? Obviously, Russell Martin, first home game against Sheffield United and got a point. So we'll see if he can do one better today. But a big game for both of them, and arguably a big game for Russell Martin away from home. So it will certainly be an interesting one, and a game that his fans are probably going to be sort of demanding that they win.
Yeah, I mean, it's a must-win game for their fans because obviously Russell Martin coming from MK Dons. So big. What's the word? Big opportunity for him to show what he's like in the Championship. Coming up from League One. So yeah, 2 good managers in this game.
Yeah. No, I agree. Devon says Bristol City are definitely a fighting club. It certainly will be under Nigel Pearson. You can bank your money on that. Nigel Pearson is a proven manager, and they will not stop pressing. That I can definitely agree with. But full credit to both sides. The fans are really going for it. The fans are going to drive their sides on. Matty Grimes, former Exeter youth player, leading out Swansea. For Bristol City, they're being led out by none other than Daniel Bentley. So Daniel Bentley, obviously captain of Bristol City. Matt Grimes is the captain of Swansea. Now, Swansea, we did do a watch-along for them at the end of last season. It was the playoff final we did a watch-along, and it didn't quite work out too well for them. So we're going to certainly see how they fare. Obviously, new manager, obviously a new old manager did leave. So new manager bounce maybe. But they're just showing the teams on the screen again. So I'll quickly run through them again. So Bentley Simpson, Callas Atkinson da Silva, James Masengo, Scott Weirman, Pring, and Martin. That is the starting lineup for Bristol City. I will get the Swansea City lineup in just a second. So Swansea City lineup is Bender, Joel, Brandon Cooper, Ryan Manning, Ethan Laird, Jay Fulton, Matt Grimes, Jake Bidwell, with Luke Cullen, Jamie Patterson, and Joel Pirot is leading the line for Swansea today. So, Devon says, I think Swansea have a lot to prove this season. Their fans will definitely demand a win today. I think they definitely will be. I don't think Bristol City are going to have a good season. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think Bristol City are going to have a good season. I think they're, lacking in a lot of areas. So we'll certainly see that coming along. Max says, Yonal, how are you, lad? Is Weirman playing? Weirman is playing. That he is absolute. Now, the players have just gathered around in the centre circle. I presume for a minute's silence. Not sure what the minute silence is going to be, or it might be a minute's applause. I'm not sure what is going on. Obviously, both teams have gathered around. They're all wearing black armbands, so I think they're going to pause for a moment's silence very soon. Obviously, it'll end on the referee's whistle. Start and end on the referee's whistle. I'm not sure who the minute silence is for.
The people in the last 18 months.
Oh, it's the coronavirus one. Is it Bristol City's first home game, is it?
Yes.
That's mad. We've had a lot of home games. But yeah, obviously, everyone is doing a minute's applause or silence. I do agree with Bristol City. Their defence looks shaky. Yeah, I think more than shaky is probably fair to say. I'm excited to see Ethan Laird's debut. Obviously, he was at MK Dons last season. Obviously, he was on loan with them. So it'll be really interesting for me to see how he performs for Swansea. It's a step up from what it was last season, and it is for all of the Bristol City fans that have unfortunately lost their life during COVID. Great being paid there at Ashton Gate, and credit to Swansea fans. They're also getting involved and clapping as well. So credit to everyone there. Dan saying Bristol City win is what he's thinking. Max is obviously applauding as well, but the fans, the Swansea players have. I'm not sure what is going on here. I've absolutely no idea what's going on here. So all the Swansea players are on the centre circle still. The Swansea players have got into formation. This is very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that. So you take the knee, and then the Bristol City players get into a huddle. I'm awfully confused about what they've done. Normally, the knee is the start of the game, but apparently not. Bristol City, I presume, quickly get into formation. That is one of the strangest things I've seen in these few seasons. Max says super Swans. Big ups for a minute of applause. Absolutely. I'm very confused what they're doing, says Devon. And me and you both, mate. Me and you both. I've never seen any club do this. Neither have I. But we are underway with 6 seconds in. And it's Swansea of the ball. You're what?
I mean, say your seconds again.
I am on 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
I'm about 23 seconds ahead of you. Something like that.
Okay, if you can try and if you're able to pause, please do pause. If you can't, do not react to anything until I've reacted. Also, can you just turn your TV down slightly? I can hear the background noise. Thank you. Max says, come on, Swansea. Long ball up, and Daniel Bentley there. Daniel Bentley heading this one away. We are on the same time right now. Last week I was ahead of you. Most people are, but we certainly get into this. Nigel Pearson sitting at the top of Ashton Gate, so he's not in the technical director. Well, he's not in the he's not in the dugout, so it'll be interesting to see what he's doing. I presume he wants a different look at the match, very, very rugby union style. The manager sitting right at the top. But Bristol City do have a throw in into the Swansea half, which won't be taken straight away. They're going to leave it, I presume, for a long throw. Number 22 steps up for Bristol City, which here, number 22 is Callas. So I presume they're flooding the box. So you got 3 people in the 6-yard box, lots of Swansea players there as well. They're getting ready for a long throw. Chris Martin is being marked by Jay Fountain. If Jay Fountain name is familiar, he was sent off in the playoff final. Chris Martin heads it down, but that is cleared away by Swansea, only as far as Callas, who gets a cross in, headed by Martin. Number 16 headers it, and it was number 14, who is Weirman, couldn't quite get onto the end of that. But a good bit of work there from Bristol City, looking lively. Swansea are going to have to be lively to whatever they're trying to do. It was headed out to Pring, but then it was Weirman who couldn't quite get away from his man to get past. But a good bit of defending there from Swansea. It was number 24. So number 24 is in fact Jake Bidwell. Was lucky that the Swansea player didn't fall to his the Bristol player didn't fall to his feet. Fall to the floor, because that could have been given as a penalty. We have seen those before. And now Swansea just going to try and play out from the back. There's a very high press from Bristol City, though. It's gone back to the keeper, who gives it away, and now it's Bristol City. And now it's number 6, shot saved. Number 6 is Matty James. Cross goes in, trying to find Chris Martin, but can't quite get to him. He's now on the floor. Bristol City continuing to play. This time, De Silva. De Silva gets it all the way back, and now it's going all the way back to defenders. It's Atkinson now with the ball. Now it's back to Masengo. De Silva finds Pring. Pring crosses. It's connected, and that is just wide there from Chris Martin. And that is going to be a goal kick to Swansea, but a very, very bright start from Bristol City there, a very bright start. A very high press. Swansea are going to have to really deal with that really, really quickly, because that press was intense. And you are going to get that. You are going to get an intense press from a Nigel Pearson side. Chris Martin, I keep trying to call him Chris Wood. Chris Martin couldn't quite direct the ball past the goalkeeper, but it also really, if the goalkeeper, Swansea, Bender, giving it away, did make the save from Chris Martin, but it all started from him as we have Fulton on the ball. Now it's Matty Grimes, and now Swansea look to try and attack Bristol City. Into their half they are. Matty Grimes just with the ball, looking for a runner, puts the cross in. Daniel Bentley clatters everyone and everything, make sure he's there first to the ball. Long ball up from Bristol City, but that's defended well by Swansea. But it has been it's been intercepted, and now Pring with the ball. Pring finds Chris Martin. That's not Chris Martin. Now that is definitely not Chris Martin. Weirman. Now it's Masengo. Masengo trying to get past Fulton, which he does. Fulton doing well. Referee says no foul there. Throw into City. Fulton definitely didn't look like he fouled him. That was more of a coming together. Both sides are fighting for this. Devon says, great save. Bristol City have started very strong. I think they won the first goal. That would be how I see it. Swansea must step up their fight and energy levels if they want to stay in this match. It was a big miss, though. Shoulder to shoulder, no foul. Masengo, great dribbling. Absolutely. As Bristol City are preparing for another long throw, so Callis has gone over to take it. They've not put him in the 6-yard box. That's one, but it's collected very well by Bender. And Bender looking to start Swansea's attack now. And we'll see how they do. I mean, he's definitely not allowed to boot this up. Russell Martin will not like that. He rolls it out to one of his centre-backs, who passes it back to the keeper. The keeper for Swansea looking for runners. It won't be a long ball he does, but he's taking far too long. Bristol City could cause this goalkeeper a lot of trouble, as there's just a bit of a fight for the ball, but Bristol City prevail and they get to hoof it up long, but that's headed away by Swansea. And now it's a bit of head tennis here. Big up to Wolf, big up to RJ. Now you can't say I like I'm not saying that without your lips touching. You can, but it will definitely say something else. And that's mistimed. Not mistimed, but he couldn't quite control that as it went out of play. And now Bristol City with a goal kick. It was, which Swansea player was it? So it was Joel, I think. Joel couldn't quite keep it in. It might have been Jake Bidwell. Russell Martin is in fact the youngest manager / head coach in the Football League. So that is an interesting stat for you there. Keeper is moving too slowly. This isn't the first time he's moved too slowly. He's done that a lot. Now, can Mustafa host United's show instead of Niall? Well, RJ hosts it, but Wolf says, let's go Swansea. Long live the mighty Welsh. Love it. Wolf is back in the building. But yes, RJ will be hosting the United show tonight, and I've already had one issue to deal with today. I'm not having about 9 billion chucked on my doorstep. So, RJ gets that, and we move. The Swansea have the ball now. It's also nice that Liverpool show has moved, so we can do some Friday night watch-alongs. Swansea trying to keep, Ethan Laird trying to keep the ball in play for Swansea, but he can't do that so far. And now Bristol City with the throw-in, 8 minutes into the match. It's Bristol City 0, Swansea City 0. De Silva is going to take for Bristol City. I can't imagine they're going to need a long throw. It's basically on the byline for Bristol City in their own half. De Silva takes a throw-in. I think Fulton wanted a free kick, but referee says no. And now Chris Martin can try and have a run at the Swansea defence. Keeps the ball in play on the left-hand side, but it's kicked away for a throw into Bristol City, which will be taken by Callas. Callas will take the throw-in.
Burton's home match against Cheltenham has been selected for Sky Sports.
What, for Monday?
No, for next Friday.
Oh, nice.
Thursday.
Nice. We might even. Who are they playing?
Cheltenham.
Oh, might do that.
And then there's Rochdale's not been selected for
You
Sky.
never know.
Rochdale against Colchester in League 2 as well, but that's not Sky.
Oh, who selected that?
No, I just said no. Rochdale is not on Sky.
Oh, right, okay. Where Wolf says I'm dead, Undertaker dong. Oh no, he's back up. Fucking hell, Valve teabag. Love it. Daniel Bentley with the ball for Bristol City. Wolf fights back and knocks out Valve. Love to see it. Chris Martin there. Was that going to be a free kick to Bristol City? No. He's back up on his feet though. And Masengo, great bit of work there to get past Fulton. And this time he's fouled by Ethan Laird. Masengo with a great bit of dribbling here. Taken quickly though. Taken quickly by Bristol City in the Swansea half. It's now on the halfway line. Back to Masengo. He's looked very lively in the first 10 minutes of the game, but that through ball that he tried finding Chris Martin's head wasn't quite worked very well. And now Swansea have the ball with their goalkeeper. Stephen Bender has the ball. He puts it on the floor. If someone puts a bit of pressure on him, if Chris Martin closes him down, he can cause this keeper a lot of trouble. Keeper hoofs it long. It's headed away, and now Fulton will keep the ball for Swansea. and he finds Jamie Cullen for Swansea, and now Swansea with Ryan Manning. Long ball there. Who can he find? He can't quite get it onto Liam Cullen there. Nice try though. I think they appreciated the long through ball quickly. It was Jamie Cullen, not Jamie Cullen. It was Liam Cullen that were definitely getting there. Wolf says, "Isn't Bristol City a Plymouth Argyle rival?" It is a little bit. I'll say it's more of a respect. And that's going to be a foul and a free kick to Swansea. Cameron Pring there, judged to have fouled his man. Devon says Bristol City are definitely playing at a higher tempo today. They definitely are. One of the main reasons I want to do Bristol City versus Swansea is because Plymouth Argyle are in fact playing Swansea City next Tuesday. So a little bit of a scouting expedition, you could possibly say. And I would quite like it if Ryan Lowe told Ryan Hardy and Luke Jepcott to press the shit out of this goalkeeper, because he has got more than one error in him. Swansea City could definitely be got out if the managers are smart enough to press the goalkeeper. But enough of that. As a long ball goes over to Bidwell, cross goes in. That's defended well by Bristol City, and now they're trying to get an attack going now. And now Bristol City, and that's going to be a free kick to Bristol City. Matty James, that's taken quickly. That is taken quickly. There's no runners really for Bristol City on that right flank, so they pass it backwards, and I'm guessing this go all the way back to their centre backs. Callas with the ball finds a long diagonal ball. Argyle playing a lot of those on Tuesday night against Cambridge to some success. Ethan Laird doing a little bit of a link up with Jay Fulton, as Jay, with another diagonal ball of his own, finds Bidwell on the left side for Swansea. Scott charges him down but doesn't engage, as Swansea now just passing it around with each other. Jamie Patterson there for Swansea, just with the ball, dropping a little bit deeper to help collect the ball. And now Jay Fulton, now Joel on the right-hand side, finds Ethan Laird. What can Ethan do from here? Cross goes in. That's gone for a throw-in to Swansea. So a throw-in to Swansea. Wolf says all South-West England backs. That is true, Wolf. I start work next week, over 600 quid a month. Nice, Aaron, nice. That fly is going to fucking annoyed me, and it's now going to find the book of death at some point. Shame for him. But yes, an interesting start, a very interesting start as we see how this goes. But so far, I think Jay is just having a little chat with Patterson. I think whilst Bristol City may have a couple of ideas of their own in terms of throw-ins, Swansea might have something for corners. It's crossed in but headed away. Only as far as Matty Grimes, who will he take the throw? No, he's going to leave it for Ethan Laird. So don't forget, Manchester United loanee Ethan Laird on the right-hand side for Swansea today. Wolf says, nice, Aaron, now dance for me. Max says, nice, Aaron, congrats on 1K subs for your Forever Football SWFC. Yes, congratulations to our resident Sheffield Wednesday fan for his 1K subscribers on Forever Football SWFC. We are here at Let's Talk Premier League are very happy for you. A great Sheffield Wednesday fan. And more importantly, a great Sheffield Wednesday content creator as well. It's nice to see the love for Darren Moore is still there as well. Obviously, Aaron will know that I'm being deadly serious when I say he is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Now, also, let me turn my light on because this is getting a bit brutal. There we go. That's a bit lighter. I'm all about comfort, me, you see. I'm all about comfort and being able to see you guys. That's the most important bit. Even not on the EFL show, I get brutalised. Well, hello. Welcome to Let's Talk Premier League. Sheffield Wednesday fan. He has done amazing work for Sheffield Wednesday up and down the country. Do you get a plaque or not at 1K? No, you get a plaque at 100K, isn't it? No, is it? No, it's 1 million, I think. Or is it 100K? I think it's 100K, not 1K. I mean, it's because Doncaster Rovers are shit, not gonna lie, mate. Speaking facts, Jay Fulton there with the yellow card. So Jay has been booked. Not for the first time, won't be for the last time either. Yeah, that's just a bit of a clumsy tackle. Weirman on the floor. But yeah, Jay Fulton getting his first booking of the season for Swansea. And now Bristol City with Chris Martin, who sends Alex Scott for a little run down the right-hand side. Bit of trickery there. Gets into the box, crossing, headed, and straight into the keeper's hands. Is that ball?
I got a bit of news for a bit of arguability for me and you. 870 tickets sold for number 400 plus mile round trip. Pay on the days will take that to over 1,000. Second away game. Another 1,000 plus away attendance for a club that's never had any success, nor been in the top flight and travels the furthest. We don't have travel.
Oh, we're just mad, mate. We are just huge. That's probably the best way to put it. That was predictable. That was too predictable play. The winger should have crossed it early. Wolf.
Notification from football fans saying that's a yellow card. I do not care.
Wolf says, did you block Ravi? No, I don't think Wolf would have done that. Towards the far post, though. Yeah. Look, I definitely... It was a bit predictable. But now Bristol City, they keep that out of play and they'll get the throw in there and De Silva will take it. This keeper has so many mistakes in him today. Devon, it's not just today. He has this regularly. He regularly has these mistakes in him. It's why, if there's any team from a championship I would like our strikers to face, it's him. Because our strikers also like to press. But there's been a mistake by Bristol City. Swansea City attack. Shot hits the post. He's going to get another opportunity. And he puts that away. And it's Piera. It is the striker for Swansea City who has put Swansea in the lead. And Swansea City, even after all of that, all of the press, everything that Bristol City have thrown at them, they've defended that. And now they are 1-0 up. And really, and as Devon says, very much against play. Very much against play. And it is 1-0 to Swansea. Swansea City with the lead. He took his first shot. It hits the post. It rebounds straight back to him on the edge of the area. Second time, he's not making that mistake. And he is going to chuck it in the back of the net. It is Piera, I think is how you say his name. A great goal, though. Great goal. And at the second attempt of asking for him, he's able to put Swansea City ahead. So we have the first goal of the game. And it has gone to the away side. It is Bristol City 0. Swansea City 1. And it is Joel Piero with the goal for him. Just updating the thing now. And you should see it. That the goal has gone to Swansea City. And it is 1-0. And Nigel Pearson does not look too impressed. Wolf says Ravi is cool. Why the fuck would I do that, Mustafa? Indeed. Ravi is brilliant. Wow, first goal against run of play, says Devon. I completely agree. And what Chris Martin with the ball, he's ushered out, and now Swansea can go on the break again, this time with Jamie Patterson, who finds a long ball, but Piero is not getting to that at all. Devon says, I did not see that goal coming. Dylan says Swansea have been crap, but we did speak before the match regarding Bristol City's shaky defence. I completely agree. Dance for me, Mustafa. Dance for me, please. Natasha says, update that thing at the top. That thing is called the scoreboard, and it was updated. It just takes a bit of time. Bristol City's defence was shocking there. The other centre-backs were completely out of position. No one thought that there would be a rebound. No one expected the rebound. How you don't expect a rebound, I have no idea. Max is happy. Don't know why Max is out. I wanting Swansea to win. Wolf saying, let's go Welsh clubs. I know why Wolf wants Swansea to win, but can Swansea keep this momentum now? Matty Grimes there with the long ball. It's headed by Bristol City, but only as far as the Swansea City goalkeeper, Stephen Bender, with the ball now for Swansea. Dylan says, lucky Swans. Lucky Swans indeed. Indeed. How does this change a match? I have no idea. Couldn't possibly tell you. But Liam, what have you made of both teams so far? Obviously, the game is slowing down a little bit. It's a bit more of a midfield battle. As I say that, Swansea are now on the attack with Jamie Patterson. Ethan Laird now with the ball on the right-hand side. Patterson finds Matty Grimes. A nice back ball. Cut back there. And now it's back to Jamie Patterson, who finds Matty Grimes. And now it's Brendan Cooper with the ball. Passes back to Grimes. Back to Cooper. Back to Grimes. Finds Jamie Patterson, who then passes it to Cooper, who does a long ball over to the right-hand side with Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird finds Fountain. Back to Laird. Laird can't get past his man, but Fulton has it. But trying to nutmeg is his opposition, and that's gone out for a throw-in. That'll be a throw-in to Swansea City. Ethan Laird will take it. But whilst we have a break in play, Liam, what have you made of Swansea so far?
Yeah, they obviously they've scored great. Well, I would say great goal. Wasn't really a good goal, just a rebound really. I mean,
yeah,
they do look good. If they get the second goal, I reckon it's game over for me.
What, game over if they get the second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can sort of understand that. Just as Liam was talking there, the ball's gone out for a throw-in. Swansea City will take the throw-in. It's a sort of throw for Swansea, halfway into the Bristol City half.
One's unlucky. It's just BCSC.
Lucky Swans. Swans unlucky. I think it is a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Devon says, now, how has this first goal changed the match? Do you think the urgency and tempo of Bristol City's play has decreased? I do. I think that first goal has allowed Swansea more of the ball. I think first goals change games, don't they? And I think that first goal has definitely changed the mentality. I mean, the first 10, 12, 13, maybe even first 20, it was all Bristol City. They were the ones asking the questions. They were the ones that were pushing it around and doing different things. The long throws could have potentially caught Swansea out. But that first goal. Now Swansea are a little bit more comfortable. They're just passing the ball around a little bit better. They're keeping hold of possession better. But Bristol City do seem to have quietened down a bit. Maybe that might be a tactic. Maybe it might be a tactic from Nigel Pearson to allow Bristol City that chance to maybe hit on the counter. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. But no, the first goal has changed things as Cameron Pring now with the ball on the left-hand side runs away from his man, runs it onto the left. He's going to put a cross in, puts a cross in, headed away by, I think that's Cooper. Now Ethan Laird, far too sloppy in possession, and that's going to go out for a throw into Bristol City. That will be taken by, I'm presuming, Costas. But yeah, I have seen a complete change in Bristol City's tempo since the first. Yeah, so have I. It's definitely quietened down a lot more, and they are preparing for another long throw here. They give a towel to the centre back, who's going to, flood this into the 6-yard box. This is almost like a corner. Almost like a corner. Chris Martin is trying to get past his man. Throw in taken. It's not quite getting past Fulton, and it's headed away. Now Swansea City can Oh, no, I think the referee has given a foul to Swansea. I'm not sure what the foul is for, but Weirman is just having a little chat, and Swansea get the free kick. But it was 19th minute that goal went in. It was a very sloppy play from Bristol City that leads to the goal. They just lost it very sloppy. They gave it to Joel Piero, who takes a shot. It hits the post, and then the rebound coming straight to him. No Bristol City player thinking that there'll be a rebound, and that's not gone at all well for anyone. Devon says that the last 3 long throws have been useless. They have. I understand the long throw. What I don't get is oh wow, the home record. Bristol City have played 11 home games since January 26, and they've not won a game since then, which is mad. Shot well saved there by the keeper. That was a shot from Bristol City, mind you. Ethan Laird down the right hand side, cuts it back in to Joel. Guess it's a Manning who looks for Jay Fulton in the middle of the park, who passes it to Brendan Cooper. Brendan Cooper is the guy who's going to come into the midfield. He will act as that sort of extra midfielder when Swansea are attacking. Defensively, they'll go back into a back 3. And the referee's given a free kick to Swansea. And this time it's Matty James being spoken to by the referee now. I think we're about to see what's happening here.
Yeah, sorry, I just went down to get some cake.
That's fair. That's fair. They're just showing the Bristol City chance again. Nothing really there. Nothing really. Straight at the keeper. If you're gonna make the keeper work, at least make him work. Alex Scott though, the match stats. He's created the most chances with 3. His passes, he's bottom 20th. So we'll see how he does there. And Pring with the ball, or is that Weirman? That was actually Weirman, I think. Offside, though. Offside. And now Swansea are on the attack. Shocking record. Their defence is appalling. Yeah, 100%. The only long throws that were working were the very start of the match. It appears that Swansea have figured out how to defend those headers. Just get your head to it first, and the best way to deal with a long throw, get your head to it first. Don't let them have the header. But I do hear you. That through ball there, dealt very nicely there by Swansea, who boots it long, out for a throw-in. A lack of quality going forward for Bristol City here. Very unlike Bristol City. It was only a few years ago that we were talking about them always being in and around the playoffs and falling short. Well, now they don't even fall short. They don't even get near the playoffs. We're a nice 1-2 there from Cameron Pring, but he can't get the ball, and Swansea will have the throw-in with Ethan Laird. We're 30 minutes in. Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1. Alex Scott has been fairly good for Bristol City on that right-hand side, but currently there is nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it at all. But he is a player that I would think can do something as Masengo, who's been a bit quiet in the last 10-15 minutes. So yes, Brendan Cooper now with the ball for Swansea. Feeds it to Ryan Manning. Ryan Manning gets it to Joel Piero, but he just passes it back into midfield. Swansea looking very comfortable on the ball, not looking to lose the possession. They're quite comfortable at the moment. I think they could keep it at 1-0, but here comes Bristol City again, this time with Cameron Pring. Can he find the cross? He cannot find the cross, and that was a very...
I brought my cake upstairs. I drink.
Nice. Cameron Pring couldn't... I mean, there was a lad all in a lot of space from the other side, but Cameron Pring just trying to be selfish, thinking he's fucking Messi. But Cameron Pring there, absolute melt. What an absolute melt. Bristol City do look strong on the right-hand side, but that is because it's very clear that Swansea have a gaping hole on the left of their pitch. I do agree. Wolf says, I keep missing the late show now. I keep missing it. That is upsetting. But you can always watch it back on replay. As that corner is defended well and then absolutely belted downfield. And it will be a Bristol City throw-in. I thought Daniel Bentley looked like he was about to try and take the throw-in, which I don't think would be too much of a smart move. But yeah, Bristol City are looking strong on the right-hand side, obviously with Alex Scott and Danny Simpson operating the right side of Bristol City's side today. And Cameron Pring heads it up, but Jay Fulton is able to head that away. As I say, it's not been the greatest start, but here's Chris Martin, but he can't quite get on to the end. Well, he can't really start anything. And now we've got the keeper, Stephen Bender, with the ball for Swansea. It just takes a long time to decide what he wants to do. Matt Keeper definitely could. You could press him into a mistake quite easily. It's just Bristol City don't look like they want to press him, which is strange. The thing with me, right? If you know that a keeper there is that shaky, press him, make him think. Don't let him have time. Don't let him have time to think. Press him and press him hard. Be relentless. Bristol City did it at the start of the game. They pressed for the first 5 minutes, and then that press just hasn't been seen again. That press would have worked if they kept doing it. And their final ball has been sloppy, to say at least. So what a tackle there from Cameron Pring. He is really, really getting frustrated there and has left a little bit on his man. But referee says it was a fair tackle. It's almost like Bristol City's press has completely given up now. The press is non-existent, boys. The press has completely disappeared. We have no press. Which if I was a Bristol City fan, I'd be very disappointed by that, because that press is going to really work. But you've got to keep doing it. You can't sort of start it, and not follow through with it. They really need to get that press back, because it was one way to be effective, but so far not happening for them. Bristol City with the ball. We're 34 minutes into the game. Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1. They almost scored 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. Now, which teams do you think will be promoted this season? I did say Sheffield United, but I would like to politely take that back now. I think Fulham, I think West Brom, and I think Bournemouth. Right now, Sheffield United are a complete and utter mess.
Standard.
But yeah, for me, Bristol, yellow card there for Pirro. A yellow card for the goal scorer, Pirro. I'm not sure what he's done. It was Masengo with the ball. Clip of the ankles. I'm not sure that's a yellow, but fair enough. But Matty James with the ball, he'll take the free kick, hits it again, headed away by Fulton. And they try and get it to Cameron Pring on the left-hand side. Cross goes in. Chris Martin is looking dangerous, but it can't quite go on to the end of it. And now Jamie Patterson with the ball for Swansea. He's got past Simpson. He's got past Matty James. And then he's brought to the floor. That'll be a free kick for Swansea. Was taken early, but the referee doesn't want to allow him. That's a yellow card for Danny Simpson there. Yellow card for Simpson. Forgot about that. Ramsdale has gone to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Sheffield are faced. They do not. Yeah, they don't have a good goalkeeper anymore. How do you reckon Sheffield? I think bringing in a replacement is very difficult, because I think a lot of the keepers are in there unless you're wanting to spend money. To which I don't necessarily think Sheffield United will spend overly heavy amounts. They may have to stick with what they got. So certainly it'd be interesting. Ramsdale has gone to Arsenal. Are you a football fan? Yes, I think Wolf is a football fan. Wolf is actually from Canada. Believe it or not, all the Swansea players are topping the leaderboard for the most touches of the ball so far. If you are a Argyle fan and you haven't checked out just yet, then please, after the streaming today, go on to Football Fan app. Me and Liam released a podcast. Liam sounds absolutely very, very loud. It's great. But we did a Football Fan podcast all about Argyle. You know, it's the Argyle podcast, something that we're going to start doing a little bit more of as the time goes on. Now, there's a throw to Bristol City. I do expect there will be another long throw. Matty Grimes is walking away, but it was a short throw taken by Alex Scott. Cross goes in, headed away. They've got two men on Chris Martin. He cannot get away from them. That is main issue one. But Matty James, it's Matty James. But Swansea can get this away with Matty Grimes.
Nice.
Ramsdale, big news. Let's see what you mean. I'm a United fan, but I follow everything that happens in the Premier League. Yeah, that's fair. Looks like Bristol have stopped the long throw. Maybe they're changing it up. Maybe they're trying to be a little less predictable. As that's going to be a throw-in to, I think, a throw-in. Or is it a free kick? I think it's a free kick for Swansea, which will be taken by Brendan Cooper. But yeah, the press is gone. Long throws are gone. Bristol City looking absolute fucking atrocious. That's a free kick though. Bidwell is the man adjudged to have fouled his player, and that will be a free kick to Bristol City. But yeah, the press has gone. Everything has pretty much disappeared from planet Earth. And that shot there is well wide. Joel Piero with the chance to make it 2-0 there. And he just scuffs his lines, royally scuffs his lines. But again, it was sloppy play from Bristol City to allow the chance. It was sloppy play. And Daniel Bentley has certainly got away with one there. But Masengo has looked very quiet recently, but that's going to be a corner. It might have got a deflection then. Cross goes in. Looked like someone was having his shirt pulled. Shot, saved by Bentley. Great save by Bentley. Swansea players aren't asking for a penalty, but I think you're going to get turned down for that, I'm afraid. Matty Grimes with the ball for Swansea. What's he going to do? He finds Joel Piero. Oh, and that was shocking from Liam Cullen. Liam Cullen, I think he's either trying a through ball or that's a shot. If that's a shot, that's shocking. Where's Bristol's defence? I can't figure out their formation. It certainly looks like a 4-2-3-1, but the implementation of that 4-2-3-1 is certainly not a 4-2-3-1. But they're certainly looking like they want a 4-2-3-1, but yeah, it is all over the place at the moment. Cameron Pring just having his ankles hit. Another sloppy pass, but this time Cameron Pring can keep the ball for Bristol City, and they find Matty James, and now it's gone all the way back to Callas, who finds Masengo, who gets to Silva on the left-hand side. Back to Cameron Pring, cross goes in, again headed away by Swansea City. De Silva is there, but Ethan Laird beats him to the ball. There is 4 minutes of normal time to go. Masengo with the ball now. Bristol City looking like they're swimming the box with crosses, but none of them working. Cameron Pring back to Alex Scott on the right-hand side, who gets it to Danny Simpson. Cameron Pring just switching out onto the right. Cross goes in, Matty James, and that is kicked away by Ethan Laird. And now Bristol are going to try and start another attack. And it is a number 22. There is no number 22 on Bristol. Oh, Callas. What the fuck Callas is doing up there is a bit mad. I don't think either team will challenge the top or trouble the bottom. I think Bristol would... I wouldn't bank on that. I certainly wouldn't bank on that. Bristol City they're looking shaky. I think Bristol City could be going down. Niall, you sound ill. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. I'm not ill. I certainly don't think I sound ill. Maybe I am. I'm not ill though.
Kenny being Kenningham.
What do you thought of the first half, though, Liam?
Yeah, very. I think it's died down a bit now, to be honest with you. I mean,
Yeah.
The first 20, 25 minutes was alright, but apart from that, it's been a bit not boring, but it just died down.
Yeah, it's not been boring, but Bristol City are looking an absolute mess right now. Devon says hashtag Kenny out. Hashtag everyone out, apparently. De Silva now with the ball on the left-hand side. Ethan Laird jockeying his opponent. Don't see that often nowadays. And that is going to be a throw-in to Bristol City. And they're just showing tomorrow at midday QPR Barnsley. I myself will not be watching that because I myself will be watching Liverpool versus Burnley. So we got Premier League Watchalong. I did say we'll do one EFL game a weekend. So this is our game for the EFL this week. When I say EFL, I mean Championship. Because Sky don't know what League 1 or 2 looks like. Looks like both teams just won halftime. Yeah, you could sense that, mate. You could be sensed.
I want Salah masterclass tomorrow.
A Salah masterclass. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you might get one. Jay Fulton, and Matty Grimes. If Swansea lose Matty Grimes, I will say one thing. That would be a big loss for them. As Cameron Pring is hacked down by Ethan Laird, and that's going to be a free kick.
Have you got Salah in your team?
No, I've got Bruno.
Oh, nice. Have you got him as captain as well?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Bruno's going to be my captain every week. It would be dumb not to.
Yeah.
Mason Greenwood is vice captain. Makes sense.
Mine's on Salah.
Fair. Chris Martin with the ball, but no one offering any options. He's back. Well, he fights his way through one, but now it's going to be a free kick. And Chris Martin loving it.
My captain.
He's laughing.
~2.
He's laughing his head off. I don't think he's too impressed by this, but one of the Bristol City ball boys are, I presume, Swansea are just going to take this one. Get the time on this. Nigel Pearson has made his way back down to the technical dugout. He's not looking happy. Certainly not looking happy. At the moment, halftime it is, well, not halftime just yet. But it is Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1. You're bound to get lots of points with Bruno this year as Greenwood Sancho playing at most matches. Yep, I've got all three of them. Interesting game this. Bristol City is an utter mess while Swansea are still finding and trying to implement a complete new system. Hope this is a Kickstarter for Swansea to get better. Their goalkeeper still concern me. But they are doing well so far. Jay Fulton with the ball. Matty Grimes. And now just a little bit of passing from Swansea. I am still here. Just give me a second. But Swansea, they're looking good. They are looking good. Bristol, on the other hand, look an absolute freaking car crash. Bristol City look an absolute car crash of a team. Which I would quite like to play Bristol City if I'm being honest. Can we play them instead of Shrewsbury? That is the question that I think a lot of our Argyle fans would like to ask. Swansea keeper is a massive hole in this squad. I don't know why, but he keeps the ball and moves very slowly. Yeah, it's been said a fair few times. He nearly cost a goal against Sheffield United, mind you. Referee gives a throw in there for Bristol City. Their last attack now, until they're going to get one heck of a dressing down from Nigel Pearson. Pearson is going to give them the dressing down of a lifetime. Cameron Pring gets to cross in over everyone's head, including Chris Martin's. Danny Simpson can keep it in play, though. Cross goes in again. This time it is dealt with by Jay Fulton. Now De Silva. They're just flooding crosses, and Swansea are dealing with it very well. Masengo with the ball. To De Silva. Cross blocked. Is the referee going to allow it? The referee's not going to allow it, and we have half-time. It is Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1 for the first game of the weekend for us. First game of the weekend. Don't forget, we've also got Liverpool Burnley. Then, obviously, Southampton Manchester United, followed by the North London derby of Arsenal versus Chelsea. Should be two great games on Sunday. A good game tomorrow as well. Devon saying, I could see Bristol City getting relegated this season. Me and you both. But Liam, give me your overall thoughts on that first half. Obviously, it is Swansea that take the lead. They're winning 1-0. But how are you viewing this?
Yeah, it's a good game. Obviously not like a, I don't know, like a 5-goal thriller or anything, is it? Really, no, just a boring 1-0. But yeah, it's a good game to watch. Swansea do deserve the lead, and Bristol City's manager's got to give them a bigger team talk in the second in the dressing room, and hopefully and try and get a goal for Bristol City. But do I see it? I don't see it, to be honest with you, because they just don't look good tonight. And yeah, I do see Swansea. If they get the second goal, I don't see no way back for Bristol City.
Yeah, it's sort of the best way to say it is much they're doing the same thing and expecting a different response. So they're flooding crosses in, and every single cross is being met by a Swansea head. They're not trying to get the ball into the area in a different way. Being very, very, very similar is probably the best way to say it. It's been poor. It has been poor. Now, I've just got to send the link for the United show out to some people. So whilst we're doing that, Liam, what changes would you make for Bristol City in terms of, like, not maybe, player for player, but what would you change in the first half?
Not quite sure what you mate. I mean, probably their midfield. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not asking for like personnel changes. I'm like tactically, like they're putting a lot of crosses in, and absolutely none of them are coming off.
I mean, put more pressure on our goalie. That's what I want to see. The Swansea's goalkeeper is not looking the best, is he? So
he's definitely got a mistake in him.
Yeah, I'd want to see that on the second half from them, because if they don't do that, they're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I echo a lot of what you've said. In terms of that, last person to send the link to. There we go. I think I'm
getting notifications for the Swansea game on Football Fan when I don't want to. How do I turn them off?
I'm sure there's a way to turn it off. If you do.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Must be a way. Jesus Christ. So I was just I should never look at the group chat.
What, the Argo?
No, Let's Talk Premier League one. I should never. What? Jeez, I should never look at this group chat in any way, shape, or form whilst live, because half the time I just want to just read them out, but I absolutely cannot. Yeah, that I've no idea. Russ says chips were Chinese, yes or no? Dom says matters what type. Luke's like depends on if I'm in the mood. Yeah, I shouldn't look at the group chat when live. It could easily distract me, quite easily. But yes, some comments here. Preston's owners are prats. Why? What have Preston done? But yes, I think Bristol City, I would switch to a back five. Would you really? Updating the group chat, Luke says, "No, mate, gone for a clean shaven look, I see." So he's obviously watching in the background. Big up to Luke in the group chat, but mainly watching in the background. Aiden, Niall, how's the game? Any good? It's been all right. I think, if I'm being honest, I think Bristol City have approached this game in the wrong way. Now, the way I would say to approach this game would be attack the goalkeeper, press the goalkeeper, right? You're going to get a lot more. You're going to get a lot more if you press that goalkeeper. He's got a mistake in him. That is for sure. So I'd be pressing the goalkeeper. I'll be back in 2 seconds. But until then, Liam, I don't know. Give me what do you think you'll see in the second half, and what do you think the score's going to be? I'll be 2 seconds.
For me, I do see a lot in. I don't see much in the second half. Probably going to go. Might say 2-0 Swansea. Nothing much in the second half, I don't think. Hopefully, I want to see more from Bristol City. But yeah. Any more comments? I think in the back five that they can withstand the attack from down the middle, and they can hit on the counter attack. Yeah.
I am back. Right. But yeah, the game very, very dull, I think. For Bristol City, there is always I give up. Oh Jesus. Well, I'm gonna just shut that group chat down now. Because to be frankly honest, I can't look at that anymore. But yes, it is 1-0. I think a back five so that they can stand with the attack from down the middle from Swansea, and they can hit on the counter. Yeah, I just think they need to play the ball through the middle. I think they need to play through the middle a bit, because we're seeing all these crosses go in from different angles, but none of them are coming off. So how do you improve that? Well, don't put too many crosses in, because I think Swansea, I think they're handling the crosses quite well. I think they're quite comfortable with these crosses. So if I was Bristol City, I'll stop putting in crosses. I'll play down the middle a bit more. I think they'll have a better chance of winning or getting something if they put the crosses. Do some, but be a bit more. unpredictable, because I think they're very predictable. Swansea look very comfortable letting Bristol get the ball over to the wings and put a cross in. They're looking very comfortable. Chris Martin is spending half his time being isolated by two centre-backs. So for me, what I would want to see, I would want to see Cameron Pring and Alex Scott going inwards. I want to see them move in. I want to see Weirman drop a bit deeper. And I want to see them trying to put a bit more support in for Chris. Because right now, and this is what I thought would happen against Swansea, you've got the two different formations. Now, Swansea are playing very much an Argyle-style formation in terms of defensively. Obviously, offensively, it's very different. But for me, Chris Martin is getting isolated by the three centre-backs. So change it up. You need, for me, Swansea are able to deal with Chris Martin because it's 3-on-1. You can put two defenders on Chris Martin because one of the forwards on the wide forwards, they're the one putting in the cross. So the other one goes in. Well, you can get one to mark him. So if let's say Alex Scott is coming in from the right, Brandon Cooper will go and mark him on the left. If Cameron Pring is one going forward in cutting in to support Chris Martin, then you've got Joel who's just picking him up. So for me, the continuous crossing is not going to work. You are not going to succeed by crossing. Now, that's not to say you can't cross a ball for the entire game. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is be more unpredictable. Make Swansea think, what are they going to do? Are they going to come through the middle? Are they going to take it out to the wings? Be less predictable. It's why Manchester United towards last season was so easy to defend against, especially for a low block, because they became predictable. All of the attacks were coming down the left-hand side, so you could just move everyone to the left-hand side. Very rarely did United go down that right-hand side. So I think these are the issues for Bristol City. I think they need to be more unpredictable. I think they need to stop the continuous crossing. I think they need to get the ball out, put the ball on the floor and play a bit. They've got players that can play. Weirman can play. Matty James can play. We've already seen that Masengo, if you get him into the game, can play. So I think these players need to play, or more support needs to be given to Chris Martin. I think when you've got two centre-backs on one striker, the centre-back's always going to win, mainly because they're just double the numbers. There's two of them compared to one of you. So that's what I would be changing. Devon says, I agree with you. This second half will tell how Nigel Pearson will cope this season. It has to change it up. Russell Martin being a new manager, that press as well. I'm really disappointed with that press, the non-existent press. Because for the first 5 minutes, Bristol City came out and they were pressing the keeper and they were pressing the defence. They were forcing errors. Nothing since nothing after 5 minutes. It's really, really poor. I just think that for me, there is a lot to change at Bristol City for this game. How they, fix that in years to come, well, that's a completely different question. But for this game, they need to change it up. For this game, they need to stop the endless crosses. They need to, sort out other things. That's what, for me, I think they need to do. So a lot of changes are needed. Maybe not necessarily personnel changes, but I do think tactically things need to change for Bristol City. I think the striker, Chris Martin, is being, marked out the game, essentially. So a lot of issues, I think, and we'll certainly see how they cope in the second half and see what changes they make. Natasha says, if you want me up for the Chelsea game, please put a link on TikTok again, please. We'll do. Nigel Pearson needs to make serious change right now. Yeah, as I said, it may not be personnel changes because I think offensively Bristol City going forward haven't looked too bad. I just think what they're trying to do is making them look bad. So I think if you look at them individually, I don't see a problem. I think individually, Alex Scott has had a good game. I think Cameron Pring is definitely, having a good game. Weirman, I think, has been a bit quiet. But I think everyone in that Bristol City midfielder has been a bit quiet. mainly because I don't think Bristol City are going through their midfield. So if I'm Bristol City, I'm making these changes, and I'm really trying to stop this. So it's completely tactical changes. Masengo needs to get on the ball more and be further up the pitch. I think the reason he can't get on the ball mainly because of how Bristol City are playing, because they're not, attacking the ball or, going through the middle. I think this is making it easier for Swansea. So that's for me what I'd be doing and changing it. But Liam, can you see similarities between how Swansea defend and how Argyle defend defensively?
Not really. No, I don't.
Can you not?
No.
Because I can. I think the three at the back is key, and I think we'd also do the same, which is we allow the other team to get wide. And very rarely do we like them sort of playing in front of us. But that's halftime over. We're about to get second half underway. Don't forget, later tonight we have got the United show with RJ. I'll be there. Matt will be there. Jay will also be there, and Kieran from Red Devil Weekly will be there as well. So do check that out. That is at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. for that game, for that show. Might I add. It's not quite a game. You never know. You never know. I think we're discussing Lindelof at DM for this one. Devon says noodle head out. But yes, that is in an hour and 10 minutes. So perfect.
By the way, mate, you got 31 hearts, 2 comments, and 202 views for the podcast.
Have I really?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss.
What do you mean?
Liam is obviously lying to me, guys. Whilst I check that out, here in Brazil, we think the European teams play the Club World Cup with no desire. Do you think Flamengo and Liverpool was a difficult game, or Liverpool really didn't play to the fullest? I think there's an element of both, but also it's a hard one. It really it's tough to really know. I do see why people think that we don't play with no desire. I think Jurgen will never go into a game not wanting to win. I just think that it was a very difficult one. Halfway through a season as well. A lot of travelling as well. I think he had to travel a fair distance. So, yeah, that was interesting. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Well then.
Wow. I honestly can't say I was expecting that. So our Argyle podcast on Football Fan App got 202 views, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we love to see that. Genuinely warmed by that. I'm absolutely warmed by that, which means more of our stuff is definitely going over to Football Fans App as well. But no, that's really, really pleasing. I've been, yeah, that's really nice. But yeah, no, I very, very moved by that. Very moved. It's nice to see such positive comments from Football Fan App as well. 202 views. Mad. Argyle stuff on YouTube don't get that. So a big up to everyone who has listened to that. It was really great. I really enjoyed making that one with Liam. As well, it was really good. As I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Devon says the Premier League and Champions League are always more important to European clubs. So I see the frustration as you, a fan from Brazil. But he started by saying, I think it's 50-50 of your question. Liverpool had to travel a tremendous amount of distance to play in that tournament when in the middle of the season. And don't forget, it was in December, the hardest time in English football. Swansea looking to attack a lot more as we go on. And now I'm getting updates on the game. But Ryan Manning has just been booked in the 47th minute. I don't mind it too much. I don't mind it. But no, that I didn't realise we got 202 views for our goal on that. That's mad. That is insane. But yeah, we're going to be moving some. There's going to be a new show coming out for Football Fan App. Actually, we're going to be doing a preview, so that'll be really good. Really excited about that. Audio only, which I think something that we've not necessarily done too much, as you lot know. I do love a good visual. I do love making visuals and overlays and all of this for the stream. So audio only. So it's only my lovely, beautiful voice that you get to hear. But judging from the reaction so far, we're going to be moving over a lot of stuff. Maybe the club shows might also make a little appearance over there. I might chuck the Liverpool show over, actually. That was quite PG. The Liverpool show was PG. So I might start moving some of the club shows. They'll still be streamed live on YouTube, but I can download the audio of it and put the audio on Football Fan App, which I think would be great. Offside there for Swansea there. But yeah, do let us know your comments. What do you guys think of the game so far? We're 5 minutes in. I don't think he was offside. He's not offside. That's an error. Very much an error. We're thinking of doing a weekly preview show, which will be recorded and then put on Football Fan App exclusively for Football Fan App. So if you haven't checked us out on Football Fan App, do make sure you do that, because there is some exclusive content over there. The Argyle show, or the Argyle podcast, was exclusive and is exclusive to Football Fan App. So if you haven't checked us out over there, please do so. Chris says, big up, Niall. Hope you're well. I'm very well. Especially after just checking that the podcast I did got over 202 views, which is incredible, incredible to see. We love to see it. Also, Wolf is back, which we love to see. But yeah, back. Big up, Wolf. Devon says, could you please send me a direct link to it? I couldn't view the podcast with the Football Fan App login. Okay. I can try. I think did I send you a link to the stream? I'll send it to you later. Jay says Plymouth will get destroyed. Thank you, Jay. Chris said I said it was a 2-1 Bristol City win.
Get destroyed.
If you made an account on Spotify and added your podcast to Spotify, that would be great. I need someone to talk me through how to sort out the Spotify. So I've sorted out Football Fan. Obviously, we do a lot of YouTube stuff at Twitch. All stream from the same place. But no, if I was to do Spotify, I'd need it to be different. What was that, Liam?
Does Devon have Twitter? So I can send him.
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
What's his app?
King Niall. If Devon, if you want Liam to send you a link to the podcast, he can do that. Just put your name in the chat so I know that you're okay with me sharing it. Or find Liam PA. Actually, I'll send it to him later. Me and Dan will probably have a chat later on tonight anyway, which would be really good. But yeah, if someone can help me at Spotify, that'd be amazing. King Niall says, well, thank you. Kenny's saying he's going to have to rent a house soon because he's having an extension done. I'm so nervous. Don't burn the house down, Kenny. Kenny, you are a good man. Hope you know that. Yeah, Kenny's a good man. Kenny is a good lad. He is a good lad. What's also a good lad is at 202 views with 31 likes. We love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you so much, Ro. It means a lot. So are you. Oh, look at all the love in the chat. We love to see it. Love to see it. Back to the game, though. And Bristol City have changed absolutely fucking nothing. It appears same old, same old. And now Swansea at the ball. Someone on the Bristol City side is just clapping his hands. He's like, yes, boys, come on, do this. Clap, 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 clap. Shocking. It appears Bristol City haven't changed much the second half. It appears not. I think Bristol City are going to struggle this season. I do. I think they will. I don't know if they'll go down, but I think they'll definitely struggle. Swansea just dominating the ball at the moment. And Bristol City, no urgency. I've seen more urgency in a residential home when tea and biscuits are brought out. I'm not joking. I've seen old ladies at a coffee morning with a lot more energy than this. There is no energy, no urgency from Bristol City here. And it's very much all Swansea. And if I'm being honest, the next goal is most likely going to Swansea. If it goes completely flat, it's graceful. I agree. I do agree. Which Bristol City is best, City or Rovers? Well, City are in the Championship, Rovers in League Two, so that sort of answers that question. But I think Bristol City are technically better, but right now I think Bristol City are quite poor. And that ball there isn't quite enough to be kept in by Bidwell. And that would be a goal kick to Bristol City. 55 minutes in, it's Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1. But a really poor showing from Bristol City here. And Masengo with the ball. Why have you put an eagle?
That's
in the
thing, because when I put Twitter as in TIWITTER, it takes away the comment.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know why it takes away the comment. Strange.
That is strange. Mick McCarthy is sat there just having a little watch, but he's having a great time. What I find fascinating is that Bristol City were touted to be a Premier League a few years ago. Yeah, they were definitely up there, weren't they? Bidwell has been booked for time wasting. The liner is like, look, I'm bigger than your entire club. I'll hit you with this with this stick. I will find you on Twitter, Liam, and message you there.
How does his Twitter thing work? How does his message come through like that and mine doesn't?
I have no idea, mate. Not a Scooby Dooby Doo. Ethan Laird down the right hand side. He's doing well. What can he do? Oh, and that was just a poor pass from Piero, and that is gone all the way back to the Swansea defenders. Cameron Pring is furious. Oh, no, that's Weirman, and he's furious, and he's about to get a booking. Weirman is booked for diving bastard. Weirman is raging. He's about to 2-foot the referee. Cooper is on the floor. There's nothing. Oh, yeah. Weirman has absolutely brought him down. Matty Grimes is just bullying him a little bit. He's just took him down. Took him to the floor. Grimes is having a little chuckle. That is poor. And now there's a new, directives. Cooper is not happy. I think he's fallen on his hip a little bit dodgy. I don't know if he'll be able to carry on. There is going to be a change for Bristol City, though. Drama kicking. It is kicking off. It is kicking off. That was terrible by Weirman. Disgraceful. I'd be furious if that was on my team. I wouldn't be too overly impressed either. But it is going to be a change. I think Cooper will continue, but he's going to have a bit of a sore hip. But the change for Bristol City is just coming up. So I think it's going to be for Alex Scott. I think they're taking off Alex Scott for and it is Alex Scott coming off, which makes no sense to me. Semenyo is coming on. That makes no sense to me, because I thought Alex Scott has had a good game. That is a weird decision for me. I thought Alex Scott has had quite a decent game. I think he's been closest to unlocking something for Bristol City. He has been replaced with Semenyo. So Semenyo has come on for Alex Scott, which for me is a little strange. I thought Alex Scott was one of their better players. I am a little bit mystified, to say the least, by this change. But hey, it's a change. It's not one that I would agree with. He wouldn't have been my one to take off. I'd have probably taken off a couple of other players before him. But hey, Nigel Pearson has made a decision. He has decided that Alex Scott has seen enough of today's game, taking him off in the 60th minute. Did seem strange to me, but there is the change. It is still 1-0 to Swansea. Bristol City now attacking with Semenyo. Weirman offering him a run, which he finds. And that is a poor pass from Weirman. Really poor pass from Weirman. Fuck me. He's actually dog shit. Hey ho. Alex Scott has been their better player. Strange. It was strange. Right. But as we relax into this, there is a change. Well, Ethan Laird's going to take the phone. But 61 minutes in, the game is very much dying down now. That's going to be a throw in to Bristol City, but I don't think Bristol City are going to get into this game. I don't see it. I don't see how they get into this game. Just really don't. Russell Martin's not looking too happy out of fun, knows why. This match has gone flat on its head. I can't see another goal. Yeah, unless Bristol City get another goal, I don't really see how this game speeds up in any way. I think we're due to watch a really poor end of the match, to be honest. Dylan says I'm a DJ. But he's just pushed over. That's going to be a foul and a free kick to Swansea. Matty James this time is the one to have adjudged to a foul. And they take the free kick. Swansea, I think, are quite happy of a 1-0. If they can get a 1-0, they'll be quite happy. Bidwell finds Cullen. Jamie Patterson does well-ish to try and get the ball, but not quite there. And that's a foul. And that will be a free kick to Bristol City. This game has definitely gone flat. It's not been the greatest second half, but I just think Swansea are quite happy with the 3 points and one goal, and Bristol City I think Bristol City could probably play for the next 5 years and they still wouldn't score. As another Bristol City change is being made now. which is interesting. We'll see. Why is Masengo playing right back now? What the fuck? I have no idea, mate. He's sort of in the centre. I fuck knows, mate. I couldn't tell you. I think Pearson has completely fucked his tactics right up royally. Taking that off was for me a strange one at best. That's technically a shoulder barge. Chris Martin, he's just not able to get into the game. He's just not able to get into this game. Swansea just keeps slowing down this match as much as possible. Yeah, I think that suits them. Simpson, Weirman, now you got Semenyo. Doesn't make a decision, tackled, and Swansea can try and alleviate some pressure, which they do with ease. They Bristol City are poor. Jamie Patterson keeps it in play. Now it's hoof long, but Bristol City keep the ball now. Mesengo. Hug to Brazil. Yes. Hugs to Brazil. Last time I checked, they weren't having the greatest time of COVID. So obviously Brazil are in our thoughts, as well as pretty much every country going through COVID. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Got plenty of content for you guys. We've got watch-alongs for a lot of Premier League games, some at EFL as well. We also have a United show. That's actually in 50 minutes at 10 p.m. Then you got the Liverpool show and the Chelsea show. Also, do check us out on Football Fan app. Me and Liam recorded our first audio-only podcast as Swansea trying to get in behind the Bristol City defence, but Bentley does well to cover there. But yes, me and Liam recorded our first audio-only podcast, which was really enjoyable and has done very well. And is that a free kick? I think that's a corner. He's given the corner. He's given the corner, and he's going to get smack in the mouth wiping. Seems strange. Not sure what happened there. Ethan Laird got put on his ass. He didn't really go for the ball there. He just went for Pring. That's a free kick, though. That's a free kick. The contact is outside the box, so it should be a free kick, if anything. I think he may have given the corner, though. Oh, no, he has put Joel, so it could be a free kick, actually. Excited to watch Ben Mee kick Salah around all this weekend. Yep, we'll be doing a watch-along for that one, which should be good. Ethan Laird has a bang average in this match. These United fans that think Ethan Laird is their saviour. Trust me, you don't think you've watched Ethan Laird. He's good. He's not spectacular, and he's certainly a Manchester United quality. I can tell you that much for free. Cross goes in, this time dealt with very well by Fulton. And Miss Masengo with the ball. Now Semenyo. Danny Simpson. Da Silva. Cross goes in. Poor cross, though. And Jamie Patterson is going to pass that all the way back to the keeper, who boots it long. Who scored for Swansea? It was It was Joel Pirro. Joel Pirro was the goal for Swansea. He's looked completely lost in transition, positional-wise from defence to attack. Yeah, he's not looked great, has he? Defensively, he's not too bad, but people saying he could come into United and do. He's not as good as Brandon Williams, that's for sure. And United fans don't even rate Brandon Williams, so strange that. Daniel, thumbs up. Big up to Daniel. But this match is definitely slowly turning into a dead rubber. I could start yawning at this rate. But with 22 minutes of the game to go, cross goes in. Chris Martin blocked, shot, and that's all the way into the keeper's hands from Matty James. And that will be quite quite easy for Bender to deal with. Being at my second job, but can use my phone on breaks. Love my second job, but nice, love it. Will never lose of any Man U players I don't rate him. Well, you might want to tell other United fans because they think Ethan Laird is the reincarnation of God. I think they think he solves all their problems, when in actual fact he solves very little. If I'm being completely honest, but United fans, not Devon, a lot of United fans have always been an odd bunch. But yes, this game is very much a boring game now. Valve is back. Valve entertain us, because this game is not. This game is not entertaining in the slightest. But nice ball there over to Ethan Laird, who drifts inside, but a short pass to Fulton. But yes, this game is fucking diabolical now. 20 minutes in, 20 minutes to go. Please end it now. I mean, Bristol City will not get back into this. If they do, they don't deserve it. That's for sure. Bristol City haven't made their second change yet either. I just noticed that. Ethan Laird on the floor now. I think he was going to try and undo his boot, and then I think Swansea definitely. And there's a change for Swansea. So off comes Liam Cullen. So Liam Cullen coming off, and he'll be replaced by Morgan Whittaker. Morgan Whittaker. So Morgan Whittaker coming on for Liam Cullen. Liam Cullen has been quite quiet in the game. Also a change for Bristol City. And off comes Cameron Pring. Off comes Naki Wellis. So Wells coming on for Pring. So replacing him was number 11, Whittaker. Just let me change this. God, it's very slow, which we love to see. And then the change for Bristol City was Wells on for Pring. So Wells coming on for Pring. Wells is number 21. So just let me quickly make these changes. Could you be any more slower if you tried? Foul to Swansea, and that will be a free kick. Again, I think Ethan Laird this time is fouled again. And that will be a free kick to Swansea. But a couple of changes being made, so we'll see how they do. Oh my God, thank you, finally. So on comes 21. A few changes. I don't need Klopp to sign Mbappe. I can kidnap Mbappe myself. Big up to you, Valve. Big up to you, Valve. Laird isn't even half the blame of this. Yeah, it's certainly not great, is it? He's not as good as people make out, that's for sure. Shot just put into that. It's just put into the wall. It's just put into the wall, which is always really helpful. It's always the place where you want that to be. So yeah. Swansea with Ethan Laird on the ball. And there we go. There are the changes to the team sheets that you'll need to know. So Laird isn't even half the player Williams is. I agree. Breaking news, Valve is on his way to Paris on the hunt for Mbappe by excessive force. Watch the Chelsea under-23s drawn 1-1. Predictions for your next game. 2-0. 2-0 is what we said. At your service, Boss Daniel. No, I won't dance you, Velv. Oh, geez. There seems to be a bit of aggro in the chat. Oh, there he is. Can you sue Velvishwan for saying Thiago is world class? Ouch. But here's Bristol City. They're coming down the right-hand flank again. Cuts inside, shot, and that's going to be offside. I'm not even going to bother changing that. Weirman, I don't even know why Weirman tried celebrating that. That was never going to be cast as anything but offside. I really don't know why he even bothered celebrating that. It's about 25 yards offside. That is the easiest decision a referee is ever going to make. Daniel, I said that is based on last season. Oh, right, okay. That makes more sense. But we got 15 minutes of the game to go. Liam, what's your thoughts on the second half? For me, it's been quite poor.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on my phone mostly. I mean, I just got bored of the game in the second half, to be honest with you. Yeah, not the best second half, to be honest with you. I was expecting more in the second half, but yeah, Swansea holding out so far.
Yeah, no, I do hear that. Velshwan, you have been sued for $1 trillion for stupidity, falsely stating Thiago is world class. See you in court. Oh dear, Velv, you've just been sued. That's a free kick to Swansea. Ethan Laird is the lad that was injured. Activate Inferno mode. Oh dear. Yellow card for one of the Bristol City players. I think it's De Silva. Is it De Silva? Nope, it's actually Atkinson. Who's gonna... Yeah, Rob Atkinson is in the book now. Bristol City have looked ridiculously poor here. Okay. Apparently Inferno mode has been activated. I don't know what Inferno mode does, Velv, but time to burn Wolf. Oh no. Oh dear. Liam, I can hear your phone. So if you're going to be on your phone, would you please mute yourself, please? Thank you. It just offers really poor content. But Bristol City are trying to attack down the right-hand side. Jay Fulton on the floor again. This time he gets the throw in. Someone's been there. I think Semenyo just asked if he's fucking stupid. Anything you do or say will be used against you in court, Velvishwan. Wolf, I am the court. Oh dear. Bristol City are not looking happy. Bidwell will take the throw in. They keep the ball. I think they're going to try another attack, but I don't think they're too bothered. Martin is able to try and get in on as here's a counter attack. Bender looking quite good there in terms of getting the ball away. Does well. And now Swansea can try and attack again, but Bristol City get the ball with Chris Martin. Or at least that's who I think that is. That's not Chris Martin. That is in fact Wells. Wells with the ball. Oh my. Wow. I didn't realise Bristol City were this shit, guys. Like, I really didn't. Wow. Wolf says yes, clown court. Fuck me, this game. This game is enough to put anyone to sleep. It should be illegal for a game to be this shite. Bristol City, if they are so fucked. If Bristol City don't get relegated, I'll be fucking shocked. They've been poor. They've been really poor. Good, I'll get another one. Nice. Oh, Jesus. Right, so again, I've looked at a group chat and I probably shouldn't have. Or at least they're talking films now, which is better than the previous conversation. Yeah, with 12 minutes to go, this game is... Wow. This game has fucked me. I'm going to take a nap if anyone needs me. Oh my God. Alright, someone wake me up when something happens, because fuck me. This game has been so shit. I could fall asleep at this. Like, if someone wants something to put you at bed, this will happily do that. Oh my God. I've seen more entertainment in anything. Anything would be more interesting. Fucking hell, Valve. But fuck my life, this game. As I said, this game is absolutely woeful. Piero is on the floor. I'm not sure why. I'm presuming he's hurt. But yeah, this game has got about as much quality as my left foot. I.e. none. At all. To be honest, this is just awesome. Love it. Love it. And a lot of love from people. Don't forget, we are also on now Football Fan app. So if you do want to join us over there, I feel that would be more entertaining than this game. This game has been freaking horrific. Can we change it to League One Watchalong? Well, no, because this game has literally got 9 minutes, and then I've got the United show at 10. Jamil Lowe is on for Piero, though, so there is a change for Swansea. The injured Piero is off, and Jamil Lowe is coming on. So Lowe does make an appearance for Swansea City. And he is number 10. So he has seen part of the game. He didn't start the game, but we all thought he would. But he has seen part of the game. But my Lord, this game. I've seen Arsenal play better than this. That's Arsenal. Cross goes in, lands to absolutely fucking nobody. Jesus Christ. Good, we are. League One is better quality than this, guys. Especially on, but I think Swansea have been, Swansea are controlling it now. Swansea don't really give a damn if they win. If they win by 5 or 6 goals, they're just quite happy with the one at the moment. But the quality from Bristol City has been lackluster at best. Andre Herrera and Mbappe scored, not in the squad, Wolf. Wow, Pochettino is a fraud. But yeah, this game is. I hope there's not much added time, to be honest with you, because I don't think anyone. I wouldn't be surprised either. It's been fucking woeful.
No, I mean, I just come back from downstairs. Nothing's happened. What a surprise!
Yeah, nothing has happened, mate. I wouldn't be surprised. Crikey! Strong tackle by Semenyo there. Very strong tackle. That's. Is that a booking? Is he getting booked? I have no idea, but this is shocking. It's Cooper, I think, on the floor. Nigel Atkinson looking, somewhat annoyed. League One is not Farmers, is it not? In terms of this game, it's been really poor. Brandon Cooper on the floor still. Just getting back up. Semenyo with a very nasty tackle there. He has been booked for that. Very much been booked for that.
6 minutes. Well,
but yeah, this is poor, very poor, and yeah, fight me, Wolf. New to start. God knows what they're talking about. 6 minutes of a game to go, guys. Luckily, let's hope these 6 minutes are quick because this is killing me, but not softly. It's killing me brutally because this, God knows. Says Bristol City stupid. Yeah, that's one way to put Bristol are fucking diabolical right now. They can't do anything right. Weirman has just kicked out of play. Oh, he moans too much.
I mean, Bristol City are Bristol Rovers, so you know, we move.
Oh, I don't know if I'd agree with that. Andy King has come on in the place of Danny Wilson's. Fuck knows what is going on here. Nigel Pearson has I don't know. Nigel Pearson has rolled the dice. Andy King ain't playing up front, I can assure you that. Who's gone over to right back then? He's taken off Danny Simpson. I don't know what he's actually doing. Hopefully Sky Sports can help me a little bit with understanding what the hell they've just done. Andy King is definitely playing in that centre. He's definitely playing centrally. He ain't playing wing back, right back, that's for sure. Just waiting for Sky to update what they're doing. It looks like they've gone 3 at the back. Yeah, I think they've gone 3 at the back. As Jamil Lowe crosses it in, finds nobody. Actually, right, so they're not changing anything. They're just saying Andy King is playing right back, which he's just not. Do you know? I'm just gonna guess. Do you know? I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna save it there. He's definitely not gone in at right back. I can assure you of that. Crikey Weirman just moans his way through the entire game. Fuck off, Origi set to stay. We love to see it. Best game has been terrific to watch. 3 minutes to go. I'm not counting down the time till the end of the match, I promise. God. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. But Origi set to stay. That's always good. Shot there, saved by Bentley. And Swansea look like they're going to take all 3 points. Well, look like they were going to take all 3 points for a very long time, but almost confirmed now. Big up Niall, thank you, Wolf. Val says Verratti off, Draxler on. Indeed. Indreza Gaya scores 3-1. Nice. Russell Martin is he's definitely got a little bit of confidence behind him. Swansea fans are very happy. There's a lot of happiness inside there. I wouldn't say as much happiness inside Ashton Gate though. From the home supporters, I think the home supporters are frustrated. They're fed up. They're done. So yeah. Christ. Perfect. Andre Herrera with the assist. Congratulations, Herrera. 1 minute to go. Please be no added time. I'm not sure what's going on there. I would bet to Bentley. Long ball upfield. And Swansea keep it. But only as far as the Bristol City defenders. That's a foul. And Matt Grimes there. Captain of Swansea has just been booked. So that is interesting. Do you mind muting yourself when you burp, please? It's not the nicest. But yeah, that's definitely a free kick to Bristol City. Not sure if Grimes got booked for that. He did. Matt Grimes, he's on 2 bookings now. He's got to be careful. It does get tallied up. Zachary says, come on, Swansea. Yeah, well, trust me, there's no need to help them get over the line. I think they're definitely there. If they somehow fuck this up, I'll be shocked. I would be utterly shocked. But so far, it's been an easy game for Swansea. I mean, Bristol City have had about as much attacking input as my left foot, as Jamie Patterson on the left-hand side. Can he put the final nail in the coffin? No, he can't. That was horrific. That was a very poor miss. Taker looked like he wanted to try and do something with Jamie Patterson, but couldn't either get picked out. But that was poor. That was poor from Patterson. Usain signed the Brazilian centre back. Zachary says, long live Wales. Vel says, big up Zachary, need to borrow your pool, lad. Yeah, mate, it will just send it across via the fat ass Atlantic Ocean, mate. Not a problem. It'll put it in the post for you, Valve. Well, that's Phantom. Phantom's got it. Don't forget, Phantom also has his delivered with 8K. You get to watch his swimming pool in 8K, which, Zachary, do you have an 8K? Well, if you do, you certainly don't go on about as much as Phantom. 5 minutes, fuck my life. 5 minutes is absolutely dreadful game to go. Bristol City, maybe of the last couple of attacks. Long ball up, headed away. But Semenya with the ball now. Gets it to the left-hand side. Cross goes in, headed wide. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick to Swansea, and I think that's going to be it. I couldn't see Bristol getting a goal in the first or second half, let alone into added time. The referee should have just put Bristol City out of their misery, because this game has been shocking. Yes, time to swim, and after that, me and you can go raid Phantom's house. Nice. Never heard of 8K before, Phantom. Neither had I, mate. Neither had I. I think he was making it up, to be brutally honest with you. I've never heard of 8K. Pretty sure Phantom lives in a shared pool apartment complex. So yeah, well, that's what we all thought. He made out like it was his swimming pool, though. Maybe he bought the swimming pool. Never know. Yeah, I think it was shared. Certainly ain't all his house, I can assure you. 8K actually exists. Does it actually? Shocking. 8K 2. DC's just saying 2. Long throw from Callas. Not that it's, been effective in any way, shape or form. 2 of them marking Chris Martin. Just going straight onto a Swansea head. It doesn't, but it goes out for a goal kick. How long gone? 93 minutes. So we've got 1.5 minutes left. 8K is basically Elite HD, which can be watched with fast internet. I don't have fast internet. But this game has been utterly horrific. Matt Grimes has been given man of the match. First in touches, passes, pass completed, and possession won. So really dominated that midfield for Swansea. Well done, Matt Grimes there. No one has handicap accessible pool and lists the depth, the personal pool. That's building code for shared pools though. Nice. What Watchalong are you doing tomorrow? For tomorrow, we've got Liverpool versus Burnley. Now, should I sub Tierney for Rudiger? Because something is telling me Arsenal do something. Maybe. I don't know. Who have I got? I haven't even made any changes yet.
What?
We're talking football fantasy. Fantasy football. I've got Tierney playing. I haven't got Mount in my team though. But yeah. Max Aaron's I'm hoping has a good game. I don't know who Norwich have got tomorrow. But we're nearly there. Should have done Villa Newcastle. We're going to lose. I would, but that's at 3:00 and I'll be listening to Argyle. Looks like a nice complex there. It is a nice one.
And I'll be up.
There we have it. Full time. Swansea City with a 1-0 win over Nigel Pearson's Bristol City. So it's Bristol City 0, Swansea City 1. And there we have it. It is first half, 19th minute winner by Piero with the winning goal there. Bristol City looked utterly horrific. They were shocking. They were poor. They were lazy. A lot of work needed for them in this season. On the other hand, Swansea looked competent. I thought Bristol City played right into their hands, so into what they wanted. Didn't really go for it after they got the goal. Didn't need to. They got the 1-0 win. They got the 3 points. Bristol City fans must be worried because that was poor. Pearson to go later this season. Maybe. I thought Bristol City were just genuinely poor. But we are going to wrap it up there, guys. We'll be back in 19 minutes with the United show at 10 p.m. hosted by your man RJ. I'll be obviously on the panel for that one as well, as along with Jay, Kieran and Matt. So really good there. Swansea just lapping up the applause from the away end at Ashton Gate. But before I do go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Check out our socials, Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL_. And where can they find you, Liam?
YouTube, Liam Martin. Atmosphere for Argyle coming out tomorrow. I'll be at the ground at Shrewsbury tomorrow. So look out for the Atmosphere video on that one, and another video. Hopefully, if we're winning in the 90 minutes, I'll show the full-time scenes as well. So basically, say for example, 5 minutes to go, I'll vlog the full-time scenes of that, and try and get Ryan Lowe when Ryan Lowe gives a fist pump to the fans. Obviously our fans cheer, so I'll try and get that on the camera as well. Twitter, Liam PFC Martin 1, and on Instagram Liam PFC Martin.
Perfect. We'll be back tomorrow at 12:15 for Liverpool Burnley. 12:15. We'll be back then. I hope you like the new overlay. Obviously, more of the ground, less of me, less of my bedroom, more my face. But I think it's slowly getting there. Really enjoying it. But poor from Bristol City, as Devon says here. Fair play. Now we said it was going to end 1-0. Swansea are happy with that win. Ashton Gate is absolutely empty now. Bristol City currently 13th on 4 points. Swansea also on 4 points. Both have played 4 games though, so they could slip a little bit. Obviously, Nottingham Forest and Preston yet to have secured a point in the Championship. Tomorrow, all 3 p.m. kickoffs. Obviously, you got, apart from QPR Barnsley, you got Blackburn, West Brom, Bournemouth, Blackpool, Cardiff, Millwall, Coventry, Reading, Derby, Middlesbrough, Fulham, Hull, Luton, Birmingham, Preston, Peterborough, QPR, Barnsley, Sheffield United, Huddersfield, and Stoke versus Nottingham Forest. I quickly got through those. Velvish one, he won't. We're going to wrap up there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 17 minutes with the United show. But until then, take care. Thanks for watching and peace out, guys.